Hey there, my fellow jewelry enthusiasts. Welcome to my channel, Memory Lane by Marie, and I'm Marie. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for joining me. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for returning. Today I am going to be sharing the renderings from April 2021 Bead box. If you are a subscriber on this channel, then you know that I have a series called the Give Me 5 series. It is a series where I use the items that are sent to us in the beading subscription Bead box. This subscription is not based on a theme, and oftentimes before I decided to do this, before I decided to challenge myself with this Give Me 5 series, I pretty much just used it like a way to, bulk up my stash and those types of things. And I still continue to do that. The site also gives its subscribers an opportunity to go on and buy, additional items. And I've also done that over the years as well. And so the objective is to come up with at least 5 offerings from the Bead box for that particular month. Again, it is allowable to use other Bead box items to enhance whatever is being sent that month. And so I was contacted a while back by Miss Annie B, and she asked if I would be interested in a collaboration, and I was able to catch her pieces the other day, as well as the video contribution of Miss NickiQuinnCreations. Congratulations, ladies. Good job. I really enjoyed watching your videos, and thank you for participating. I do appreciate that. So if anyone else wants to hop on the train and be a part of this collaboration suggested by Annie B for series that I had begun doing some time ago, called Give Me 5 series. Again, it is based on using the Bead box, trying to come up with 5 pieces to offer up and share to our fellow jewelry creators here on YouTube. Again, using the Bead box, I try to stick to what is sent that month, but sometimes it's not possible, or just you want to enhance things, and so I bring in other components from previous Bead box subscriptions or previous Bead box purchases, because again, you can go on their site and purchase additional items. And so I do have a nice Bead box stash, if you will, for items that were not used in particular months, and again, as I stated, from purchases that I made. And so again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, especially my new subscribers. Thank you guys for jumping on board. I appreciate it. I'm trying to grow my channel, but I work a full-time job. I do have a career, and with the pandemic, it has of course become increasingly challenging, and so I don't get to come on here as much as I want to. I also subscribe to Bargain Bead Box, which is one of our favorite subscriptions, and I haven't had an opportunity to work with it in a couple of months. I started off with some pieces and then wasn't able to get back to them, and so when I have an opportunity to do it, oh wow, look at that, you guys, just before I came on, you see that? Chipped, but the show must go on. But as I was stating, just did not get a chance to do it as often as I used to. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was so excited. I was inspired by so many others that I've seen on here, and I was hoping to have grown more than I had by now, but I took a hiatus when the pandemic hit, and it's what it is. But I still enjoy coming on. I enjoy watching videos from other creators, and I do enjoy sharing some of the things that I make. And so today's video, now that all of that has been said, is dedicated to April 2021's Bead box Give Me 5 series. And let's get started with the first item. So first up, you guys, is this cute little pair of earrings. I've gone ahead and I've used gold findings, which is something I rarely do, but I've kind of been getting into it lately. But I've used gold findings from my stash, of course, and I use these two 18mm Robin's Eggs blue with gold wash. I love these check glass flowers. I've actually bought some of them on additional purchases from Dollar Bead Box because I think they're very pretty. And so you can see that I love turquoise as well. So you can see the turquoise with the gold wash. Again, I've used the gold findings, and you might recognize these little cute ones right here. These are from last month's box. They were Chinese crystal cut rectangles in turquoise rainbow iris. All right, so these Chinese cuts. And so that is the first one, you guys. I really think they're pretty. Can't wait to wear them. I love to wear turquoise in the spring and summer, especially when I'm wearing white. I love some nice crisp white in the spring and in the summer, anytime really. Some of my favorite color combinations are white and black with the splash of red, but I do love to wear turquoise in the spring and summer with white. So that is number one, you guys. It is a pair of check glass flowers with that Robin's Egg blue with gold wash. Those are 18mm beads, and I went on and brought in from my previous month's subscription those Chinese crystal cut rectangles in turquoise iris, and that is allowed. That's number one, you guys. Let's see what we've got next. Number two, you guys. Here is another cute pair of earrings. You may recognize these beads. So here we have silver toned findings, and I have used several pieces from April's bead box. I have used these summer beach mix of these check glass bellflowers. Those are here and here, and then I've used these flowers here as well. Can you guys see those? Pull it down a little bit. And so those were those check glass center drill flowers in crystal bright copper. And so I used two of them here. We received 4, and one of mine did not have the hole drilled all the way through. And I don't know what's been going on lately. That has been the case with a few beads, very few, but it wasn't something that I had noticed before. And so here I just made a little bunch of dangles. They dangle at the bottom. Got that little flower there. And I think these are really cute. I have some left over. I may go back later and create a necklace or a bracelet for these. But I think they're very cute. I love those check glass bellflowers. Normally I wouldn't like beads like this, but as you can see, I've added to the center of them and a headpin, and it's got like a little silver ball on it, silver ball headpin, and so it kind of looks like the middle of the flower. And I think these just turned out really pretty with those bright copper check glass drill center hole flowers. And so as I stated, we received 4 pieces, and one of mine did not have the hole in it. And I was kind of upset because I wanted to use all 4. Last time we received that check glass, what was it called, you all? And many people complained of the same issue. It was the, let me see, let me pull the, it was a check glass, I believe it was a dragonfly, and it was not drilled. Yeah, check glass table cut dragonfly, opaque green with pink wash. I really wanted to use that one last time, and I wish I had kept it because I could have, I watched Miss Annie B's. I could have gotten like some resin and did some type of alternative application or glued it onto something bigger, but I did not think about it, and I think I tossed it. So I'm going to have to start thinking, you know, alternative, you know, have alternative plans for when things don't work out like that, because I really wanted to use that. But as I was stating, these are a cute little pair of earrings. They got a little movement to them. And that is number 2, you guys. Again, that is a pair of earrings using those check glass bellflowers as well as those check glass center drilled flowers in that bright copper, and I think they turned out really cute. So stay tuned for number 3. Okay, so ladies, number 3 and number 4. So what I've made here is a memory wire bracelet, and what I've used here are the check glass pressed bead mix. That was the bonus item this month, as well as the check fire jumbo check fire polish. Let me get that correct. Jumbo mix from last month, and I just randomly placed them on here, no rhyme or reason. The unifying factor, however, are these pretty green bicones. I think they really speak to spring and summer, like as the grass starts to come in. And so what I've done is every, I think it was 5th or 6th bead, I added these really fresh colored green bicones, and that kind of unifies the bracelet. But otherwise, I just used the 2 bonus mixes, and I put them on here, and I created this bracelet, and I think it turned out really well. I love the colors. And so I tried to pull out some beads that I saw that were matches, so that I was able to create this pair of earrings here. And so this pair of earrings goes with this bracelet, and these were some beads that I was able to pull out that were mates. And then at the bottom, I just went ahead and added those fresh green bicones to tie it, right, so that it will be cohesive with this bracelet. Again, I did not put the beads on here with any rhyme or reason, just randomly put them on. I mixed the 2 bead mixes together. However, the unifying factor are these green bicones, and so I brought them in again here to pick up the green from the bracelet, and I was able to find some pieces in the Chex Mix bags that were mates, so that at least the upper portion of these earrings could be the same. So that the earrings could be the same. Although if I was not able to do that, I think I still would have created the earrings, because I can tie them to the bracelet with these bicones, or I can tie them to one another with the bicones. One of my viewers stated once before that earrings are meant to be sisters and not twins. And so I've actually caught some people wearing earrings that look nothing like one another, but they are still intended to be a set, and I think that's really cool. I'm always in favor of, trendy, fashion forward ideas. I really love, even though this is an age of conformity and everybody's trying to do, many people, not everyone, many people are trying to look like others. I'm always impressed when someone stands out and they have their own style. And so if I had not been able to find 2 of each for these earrings, I think I still would have tried to make them to go with this bracelet, and then again make them cohesive with these bicones, then this little bicone cluster down at the bottom. And once again, I've used those eye pins. I had some eye pins in my stash with that little ball on the end, so head pins, not eye pins. So those are numbers 3. I think I'm having issues with my framing today. Number 3 and number 4. Okay, let's see what's up next. All right, ladies, so number 5 and bonus number 6, because I was able to create a set. I've created these pair of earrings here, and let me see, take them off so that they can be a light background. But these earrings here, silver findings, of course. And what I've used is from April's Dollar Bee box. These are the 5mm here, check fire polish in 5mm. And then I've paired them with the 10mm check fire polish jet vintage silver. And so just on some silver chain that's, in my stash, of course. Some chain that I purchased to use and bring out when needed. So I added those little 2, doubled up pairs of beads here with the, as I stated, the jet hematite Those were, we got 25 pieces of those. So that's 5mm, and those are both check fire polish beads, and then a 10mm one in jet vintage silver. And so I just wanted you guys to see them like on a light background. I think someone mentioned that. I can see it, but I don't know, you know, everyone is different. But it looks, I can see it fine here. But the point is, these two beads, just a simple application. I love earrings with chain. I've mentioned that before. I love to use chain in my application of earrings. And so here is just a simple pair of earrings where I used a portion of chain, added some beads to the end, added it to a jump ring, and you can do this with anything. I have several several sets of jewelry that I made really quickly. If I didn't, you know, I check my stash really quickly to see if I had some beads. And this is like one of the quickest ways to create a pair of earrings. And they make a statement, you know, they make a statement because the chain, because of the chain. And you can do this really quickly. And I've made a set for something like these earrings with like maybe a bar necklace, where you can just take a head pin or an eye pin and throw the same beads on there, you know, put your loops at either end and add chain. And that is something that you can do really quickly if you find that you have, you're wearing something and you don't have jewelry for it. I've done that a couple of times, you know, just threw it together and was able to have, you know, something original for an outfit, for an event or somewhere that I was going. And so these are the earrings to match this necklace. So let me bring this out. Make sure I can get it in frame well. So here, what I've done is I've used, from April's bead box, I've used more of those hematite, 5mm hematite. Let me put this correct. Let me do this like this first. All right, let's do it that way. So these are the 5mm, right, check fire polish jet hematite, paired with those really funky check glass spikes in white opal, right? So I just mentioned how like some of my favorite color combinations is white and black, and so you can see it kind of played out here, the white and the black. And I've used those other two 10mm check fire polish in jet vintage, and so they're here. They pick up the ones that are here, right? And right in the middle, I've just added various lengths of chain just for a little drama. Here, didn't even like measure them, just made sure that they were, you know, different lengths. And so when you wear it, it kind of looks really nice against your skin. And then I put this all on some necklace sized memory wire, right? So necklace size memory wire. And then of course in the back, I just added a length of chain just for an added protection. I did try to wear it before I added the chain and it stayed on, and I believe it would, but I just like the idea of the chain. I'll probably go back and add like a little chain extender with like some type of embellished bead, but you don't have to. I may do that because I just like the way it looks, kind of like on the back of the neck hanging down. But again, this is memory wire, necklace size memory wire, and I've added these hematite beads, both of them jet hematite and jet vintage silver. Both of them are check fire polish beads, different sizes, 5mm, 10mm. Added some chain. Here you have the, you know, companion earrings for a set. And again, these earrings are a go-to for me. These type, you can do it with just one, or you can do it with two, depending on how many beads you have of that particular color. But these are a go-to type of earring for me. And depending on how dramatic you want it or how conservative you want to be, you can make the chain length longer. You could, you know, vary the chain length. You could have more than two. It's up to you. But this is a go-to pair of earrings for me. And I think it goes really nicely with this memory wire necklace where we've used, come on you guys, behave, where we've used those check spikes, and I like those spikes. I like, I would not mind seeing those in other colors, particularly some red, because as I stated, that is my favorite color, and I love to see white, black, and red together. So that being said, you guys, these are my 5 offerings for the Give Me 5 series for the month of April 2021. I hope you enjoyed them. Please check out my partners who agreed to go ahead and do the Give Me 5 series with me. That would be Miss NickiQuinnCreations and Miss NickiQuinnCreations. I believe initially we had another participant, but I did not catch a video when I searched for the Give Me 5 for April. But by all means, if you are interested, come on in. I don't know how many months I'll do it. I can't say that I'll do it for a year. I haven't even gotten to some of my other beading subscriptions, but I do like to keep my word, and I did agree to this, and it is something that I find that I am able to do, and it, you know, provides some type of relaxation. And we do need that sometimes. So again, you guys, I do appreciate you coming through. Go ahead and if you find that you are continuously returning to the videos, go ahead and subscribe. It's absolutely free to subscribe, and it helps us YouTube creators. Appreciate you guys for coming through. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a great day. Stay safe and stay positive.